Lion Studios presenting The Pretty Things. Take 5.
Hi, my name is Kim.
My name is Mayana.
Thank you for tuning in to the Naked Music Review. It's been a long time since we've done one, but we are glad to be back. So right now we're going to be unboxing the Pretty Things box set. 15 records in total, which is pretty awesome. It covers their whole studio output from 1965 to 2020. And go ahead and grab it and show the front cover and the back cover. It's quite heavy. It's quite heavy.
Okay, this is the front cover. It's got...
It's got Phil May and Dick Taylor on the front. And on the back, it shows all the different records that are on the inside. All right, let me help you unbox it because it's so heavy. All right, there you go. All right, so we're going to show the different records, and then we will talk about some of the issues that I had with them.
The first one is Just the Pretty Things.
This is their first album, 1965. It's very bluesy and R&B, and if you like that sort of thing, it's a fantastic album. Totally love it. I'm glad that I actually now have a physical copy in my collection.
Next up is Get the Picture, The Pretty Things.
Anyway, so yeah, it's really, really good. Oh, one of the things I do like about this is that it has pictures, color pictures, 4-page booklet on the inside. Some of the stuff, it tells you a little bit about the band, and it's got various singles, the covers of their singles on the back side of it, which is kind of cool. All right, go ahead with the next one.
Okay, next up is my favorite The Pretty Things album, Emotions.
Emotions, such a fantastic album. It's also my favorite. It's one of the ones that's in constant rotation at my house or in my van or just wherever I'm at.
She plays this album a lot.
Yeah, it's just really, really good.
Okay, next up is Parachute.
Okay,
She actually has a copy of.
Yeah, this is my second copy of Parachute. I do have some other albums by The Pretty Things that I have more than one copy of. But my problem with this is... Wait a minute. Actually, my first problem with all these albums is... You see how thin that is? That's like, I don't know, glorified paper compared to an older album cover, which is clearly cardboard, and it's a lot thicker. So, because of the thinness, they'll be damaged. But, for those who actually own an original copy of Parachute, there's something missing here. And that would be... Here's my other copy. It's supposed to be a gatefold, which has the lyrics and pictures and other things on the inside. This pressing is by Rare Earth. That pressing there is Madfish. The box set is Madfish. So, yeah, I was very disappointed to see that it wasn't going to be a gatefold. But, you know, sometimes you get what you pay for.
Next up is Sorrow.
SF Sorrow. This is considered like the first concept album, I'm guessing. Really, really good album. It's got the original artwork on the front, original artwork on the back, but also supposed to be a gatefold, and it isn't.
Okay, then we have Freeway Madness.
Freeway Madness. Another really great album. There's nothing bad I can ever say about this album. All the tracks are solid. What I like about this is it's you can tell it's a British copy of the cover because it has the current band at the time on the front. It has the previous band members on the back. But again, this is supposed to be a gatefold, and it isn't. So, fortunately, I have my old copy, original, which is a gatefold with lyrics and all that. But this is an American copy because it has the current band on both sides, just reversed.
Okay, next we have Silk Torpedo.
Another really great album. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Like I said, the inserts on the inside are really, really good. It's got all kinds of information. Some of the pictures in color, some are in black and white. All right, go ahead with the next one.
Okay, next we have Savage Eye.
Savage Eye. What do you think about this one, the cover?
It's actually really cool.
Yeah, she thinks the cover's cool. But yeah, it's really, really cool. It's a good record. So far, I've not had any problems. I mean, I've played them all. There's been no skips. There's been no warping, although some people have complained about that. All right.
Next, we have Crosstalk.
Crosstalk. I love this one because it's so 80s, and I, grew up in the 80s, so yeah. That's me. So 80s, and I do love things that are 80s. But anyway, yeah, it's really cool too. Next.
The one I couldn't pronounce.
The Sweet Pretty Things Are in Bed, of course. That's the name of this one. I like the artwork. Phil May did that. He was an art student when he was at university, and he did put his skills to use on some of the album covers, this one included. And I think that was done with ink pen, which is kind of cool. All right.
And we have Balboa Island.
Balboa. This Balboa Island. This is a really good one, too. This is later on in their output. One of the things I like about this is it has the extra songs that weren't able to be put on a record, because this, I believe, was released only on CD. I think the last one was, too. But it comes with the first of the two 10-inch records. The problem with this is, number one, you see there's damage there on the top, and it was like that when I opened it out of the box. And as far as the 10-inch record, this is just like super flimsy paper. Like, I think a manila envelope has thicker consistency than this, so it's damaged. I've had the record out twice, and as you can see, I mean, there's no getting around that, so that was very disappointing. Okay. Next.
Okay, then we have Rage Before Beauty.
Rage Before Beauty, very, very good album. It rocks hard, goes hard. We totally like it. It also has the second of the 10-inch records in. I've only had the record out once because I played it. It is damaged. This one is also damaged at the top, the cover. And it's just a little cute little 10-inch record. Looks like 78. All right.
Okay, and this one is actually really cool. Bare as Bone, Bright as Blood.
All right, and this is the last one that they made before Phil passed away. And it's really, really good, but it's super, like, down-home Delta bluesy, which is not my favorite type of music to listen to. So I'll have to totally Shorty Blackwell this album, because, you know, sometimes you just have to do that sort of thing. So in general, the pros of this is it's all 15 studio albums. They all sound good. The quality as far as the records themselves is, you know, top notch. The cons. The cons is the price point. I've seen this as high as $450 for the box set. I didn't pay anything close to that because I'm cheap. And I had a coupon because, you know, that's what we do in this family. So, I got it for way cheaper, but for what I paid, I would expect more than what I got. So I didn't like the damage. I didn't like how cheaply the covers are made. And I just think it's a little bit too expensive considering what you're getting, especially with there not being the gatefolds. But other than that,
I like it. I like the covers. They're all really cool. What would you rate it out of 10? Don't lie and don't be biased.
I'm not going to lie and be biased. Musically, it's a 10 out of 10. Well, other than that last album, which ask me a year from now and I might have a different opinion. Other than that, I think it's really great. Okay, so our director gives it a solid 6. Was that a 6.5? 7? Yeah, our director gives it a 7, but of course she's kind of biased. She's a hater. No, I'm kidding. I'm a hater. But anyway, yeah. So in general, musically, I give it a 10. If I didn't have to rate that last album, it would be a solid 10. We're gonna give it a 9-ish because of the last one. But like I said, it's just because it's not my style of music, and I'll have to really listen to it. Quality-wise, that's probably about a 4 because of the price. I mean, if this would have been like a $200 box set, with some damage, okay, we'll slap some duct tape or something on there. Well, I wouldn't, but we would do something different. But other than that, no. So, I mean, if you want to spend the money, you've got the money to spend, you like the pretty things, you want to hear something new, I highly recommend it. Yeah, I guess that's it. Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in. We're very appreciative for our few followers that we have. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.